Ladies and gentlemen, very respectful vandanam to all of you. There are certain occasions when it becomes difficult to find words to give expression to your feelings. And today is that kind of day in my life. Thank you very much. This event has been organized by an organization which is engaged in the promotion of education. And the awards have been instituted in the name of a great teacher, Shri Saraswati of Kachimat. I'm reminded of what Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore had said. He said, I love India, not because I cultivate the idolatry of geography. I love India not because I have had the good fortune to be born in her soil, but I love India because she has, through tumultuous ages, saved the living words issued from the illuminated consciousness of her daughters and sons. India's genius, India has always been, even at the time when European Renaissance had not taken off, much before that, India has always been considered as hub of knowledge, knowledge destination. We have, Gurudev uses the term tumultuous ages. History has been quite cruel to us. But if India still survives, it survives because of teachers like Tirumeni Chandrasekhar Saraswati. It survives because of the saints. It survives because of our rishis. Because otherwise we have been through very, very difficult times. And the message, I think I should also make another reference to Gurudev. He said, India cannot attain true independence unless it is recognized that her foundation is in mind, which with its diverse powers and confidence in those powers goes all the time creating Swaraj for itself. Like any individual, any society, every nation has also its genius, a distinguishing quality. And India's genius has been the tradition of knowledge and promotion of wisdom. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Shantam Shivam Advaitam. India is known for the continuity of its civilization. India's civilization is not only ancient, prachin, but it also has dynamic vitality, Mrityunjayata. There is something about this civilization which makes it to renew itself and maintain its continuity. And where that comes from, Shri Dr. V. Shankar has made reference to some of the lines of Adi Shankaracharya, I would say the continuity, the vitality, the ability to respond creatively to challenges, whether they come from outside, whether they come as a result of the new ideas. This continuity has been ensured because unlike, and when I say unlike, I am not criticizing anybody. Every civilization and every people, they have their own genius. I have no right to sit in judgment. I am talking about our civilization. The distinguishing feature of our civilization is that it has not been defined either by the language which we speak, by the color of our skin, by the way in which we give expression to our devotion. Rather, Indian civilization has been defined by Atma. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. We talk about it. Great Shankaracharya at a very young age, he traveled all over the country. He created 4 mutts to establish India's unity. Always remember, buildings do not create unity. What is important is Adi Shankaracharya gave one Mahavakya from each Veda to all these 4 mutts. And all the 4 Mahavakyas almost mean the same thing. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. Prajnanam Brahma. Ayam Atma Brahma. Basically, Indian culture views a person not in terms of the alienable and variable characteristic like the color of his skin, factors associated with the birth, but it views a person in terms of Atma, the self. Know thyself, which is totally inclusive. It does not exclude even animals and plants. That is the distinguishing feature of Indian civilization. We see in each body, Deho Devalaya Prokto Jivo Deva Sada Shiva. Religion for us does not mean worshipping an irate God, but the self in us, the light in us, the light ahead of us, the light to which we advance falteringly on account of unworthiness of our eyes. For us, the Supreme is in us. The body is called abode of God and the Spirit. And that is why, sometimes we get confused. Even men known by the name of Dharamraj got confused and asked Bhisham Pitame that there are so many sages who have given different opinions, which to follow. The compiler of the Indian wisdom, Ved Vyas, he in just 2 lines, 1 verse, he cleared all the confusion. We have many books, but he said, Sarva Shastra Puraneshu Vyasasya Vachanam Durvam Paropkarastu Punyay Papai Parpirnam. The whole gist, essence, burden of the song is that if you do good to the other, then you earn merit. And if you hurt other person, then you do something which is sinful. And I would like to cover, there is not much time, lot of time has already been, you have been sitting here since long time, but I would like to, because these awards have been instituted in the name of the seer of the Kachi one, which was established by Adi Shankaracharya. Therefore, I would like something, a small anecdote of Adi Shankaracharya which happened in Varanasi. He had gone for Isnan, bath at the Ghat of Ganga, coming back. Many of you who must have visited Varanasi, they know that the lanes of Varanasi are a bit narrow. When he was coming back, he saw in that lane a Chandal, the so-called untouchable, is standing with his 5 dogs. And Adi Shankaracharya told him, Gachati, Gachate. Remove yourself from the way. And this Chandal of Varanasi, he asked Shankaracharya, who was the Praneta of Advaitvad, Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. He asked him, he said, shall I remove my body or shall I remove my soul, my Atma? And great Shankaracharya fell on his feet and he composed a poem which is known as Manish Panchakam. Brahme Vaha Midam Sarva, Brahme Vaha Midam Jagat Sakalam Chinmatra Vistaritam Sarvam Chetad Vidyaya Tirgunaya Shesha Maya Kalpitam Itham Yase Dirula Mati Suktare Nitya Pare Nirmale Chanda Lostu Satu Dui Jostu Guru Ritesha Manisha Mam. Which means that whosoever has realized that the same divinity in the form of the soul dwells in everybody, that person, be he an outcast or be he may belong to some other caste, that person is my Guru and I bow before him. I hope these stories will inspire us to live up. They have the potential. If we are ready to learn the lesson, then these stories have the potential to solve many of the problems which we are facing today and the world is facing today. With these words, I do not know how to thank you for this honor. I really don't have words. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.